Thank you, Mr. Ratcliffe. Colleagues, I'll remind you that we'll move on to questions now for 5 minutes each in order of seniority at the gavel. When we conclude this open session, we'll have a 30-minute break and move directly into a closed session. Mr. Ratcliffe, the director of the CIA has 4 responsibilities under the law. 1, collecting foreign intelligence and counterintelligence. 2, correlating, evaluating, disseminating that intelligence. 3, directing and coordinating all human intelligence collection outside the U.S. And 4, performing other intelligence functions as directed by the president. The way I count those 4 responsibilities, at least 3 of them, are about collecting foreign intelligence. And I said in my opening statement that collecting foreign intelligence is the core mission of the CIA. Do you agree that it's the core mission of the CIA to aggressively and unapologetically collect foreign intelligence, which is to say, steal the secrets of our adversaries to protect this nation?
I do, Senator. It's why in my opening I said we would go to every corner of the globe, no matter how dark or difficult to do that. Look, I know this committee knows well that on this issue with regard to the collection of human intelligence, we're not where we're supposed to be. And other agencies collect human, but CIA is the world's premier and must be the world's premier clandestine collector of human intelligence. And yes, there are challenges. We've talked about some of those, ubiquitous technical surveillance, but some of it, Senator, I believe is an issue of making it a priority and focus and execution. You mentioned in your opening a former director once recently said that the CIA does not steal secrets, and I think that was demoralizing to the Directorate of Operations. So I'm here to publicly say that if confirmed, that's exactly what the CIA is going to do. Good decisions are hostage to good information and good intelligence. And the better we do at collecting human intelligence, the better decisions you all can make, the better analytic judgments analysts can make, and the fewer intelligence lapses or failures that you highlighted, Mr. Chairman, will occur if we embrace that as a priority.
Thank you. With intelligence collection as the core mission of the CIA, then I presume you agree in my opening statement that the people who collect the intelligence are the main effort in the agency. Everyone else is a supporting effort. Important jobs, to be sure, but a supporting effort, is that right?
Yes.
Do we need to increase the ratio of people in that main effort who are collecting intelligence to the people who are supporting it or using and harnessing what they produce?
Well, to the point of what the core mission is and increasing human intelligence, one of the things that, if confirmed, I'll spend some time. As you know, I've had the opportunity to go out to the agency a few times as a nominee, but if confirmed, I do want to spend time looking at that, Senator, in terms of the ratios and how resources are being deployed, the structure in which those resources exist currently, and whether or not that needs to change to improve our performance.
Thank you. Let's talk a little bit about analytic objectivity at the CIA. That starts with you. You have a partisan background. We all on this dais have partisan backgrounds. We've thrown partisan punches as much as the next guy has. It also is not without precedent. Republican politicians have taken over this job before. George H.W. Bush or Mike Pompeo, Democratic politicians like Leon Panetta have taken it over. I think, for the record, all 3 of them were pretty good at the job. Can you assure the committee, your workforce at the agency, the American people, that despite your partisan background in politics, you'll set aside those partisan views and that you will be someone who can effectively lead the agency in delivering the intelligence and analysis that the President and the Congress depends on?
I can, Mr. Chairman. While I enjoyed my time in Congress, I enjoyed more my time as DNI and opportunity to be apolitical and look forward, if confirmed as CIA director, to continuing to do that. It's absolutely essential that the CIA's leader be apolitical. As you know, that when you walk in the building at the CIA, inscribed on the wall, is the quote, "and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." That's a reminder to CIA officers when they walk in about the truth, collecting the truth, intelligence, critical information, so that American people can be free. Their freedom and liberty are dependent on the CIA doing that job and doing it in an apolitical way. And so I am very much committed to that and look forward to that if confirmed.
Thank you. Congress mandated by law the creation of the Office of the Ombudsman for Objectivity at the CIA. It requires the office to, quote, conduct a survey of analytic objectivity among officers and employees of the agency. In your preparation for this hearing, have you had an opportunity to review the results of the most recent survey of that office?
I have had a chance to see a summary. I haven't seen in detail the results of the congressionally mandated survey. I do know, though, that looking at it, what I can tell you at the top line, that participation in the survey was not what it should be, and it reflects that a significant percentage of the current CIA workforce does have concerns about the objectivity of the products that they're producing, and even cited that in specific instances to include the PDB, the President's Daily Brief, included some of those products that the workforce felt were not being objectively produced.
Thank you. I'm glad you saw and reached those conclusions. The office and that survey is a good way for the workforce to communicate to the leadership and to the Congress what is happening sometimes out of our sight. And I'm hopeful that you'll address that if confirmed.